So what's up everybody? So I'm gonna start this brand new series on my channel that happens every so often, just randomly, where it's called Otaku Thoughts, where I just have a random thought or some idea I have in my head where I don't have a lot of information. It was like enough to make a whole script out of it, but I just want to put my general thoughts out and maybe inspire other people to like have another theories or have conversations. But this is gonna be more of a podcast type of thing. The whole audio is gonna be unedited, so if you hear me fuck up, I'm gonna fuck up. So as you can probably see from the thumbnail and the title of the video, it is what's next for Dragon Ball Super. So moving on to it, just last Saturday when I watched it, I watched last episode 131 of Dragon Ball Super, and it was a phenomenal episode. I don't want to review much of it, but it was a great episode. I mean, it was like a test to show that all of the universes are pure in a sense, maybe to show that they're not selfish, and so that's really nice. You gotta watch. Hopefully all of you have watched it. But what is next for Dragon Ball Super? Because obviously, as everyone should know, that they have their time slot bought out by some other company. I don't know exactly what company it was from, but the time slot was bought. But it also was. They also have the Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball Super movie coming out soon, and then also with Bulma's voice actor dying was such an inconvenience, not inconvenience, but just something so tragic, and like that probably was a big cause of it. And I talked with a couple of other friends like, what is next for Dragon Ball Super? Because obviously they're gonna come back. I don't know when they're gonna come back, but they're obviously gonna come back. So I've had thoughts was like maybe they're gonna do another time skip, but I feel like that's very unlikely because I don't know, there's no real point to having another time skip. But also what makes me worry about what's next for Dragon Ball Super is we've seen our latest villain, quote unquote, who was Jiren. He was stronger than a god of destruction. So like, how much stronger are our next like opponents gonna be for our main cast of characters? So like the only thing that makes me worry is there were 4 other universes that were taken out of the tournament of power because they were strong enough and didn't need to be in the competition, or they were too strong in a sense. So maybe people from that universe is gonna be even stronger than Jiren, which makes me really excited, but also makes me think like, how much farther or how much stronger is that? Like, are we just gonna get to the point where it's like, Goku and Vegeta are just gonna be fighting like the best gods of destructions of any universe, or are they gonna start fighting the angels of other universes? It makes me wonder what that is gonna be like. Next off is like, we could be another plot points that they could have had, that maybe it's a little bit more chill that they come back, and maybe we see that because Vegeta made a promise that he will go to planet Sadalo, I believe, which is the Saiyan planet in Universe 6. Maybe we'll have like maybe 3 to 4 episodes of them just visiting that planet and seeing how the Saiyans are in a different universe. It makes me that would be really interesting to see. But there's also seeing like how much farther and like what training Vegeta has to do to catch up to Goku, because obviously Goku now has Ultra Instincts. He hasn't fully mastered Ultra Instincts, which is probably something we're going to see later on, him trying to fully master, him being able to get into it instantly, like going Super Saiyan. But I mean, what is Vegeta has to do something, Goku has to do something. I mean, our main cast, we've seen a lot of character development going on throughout Super, and it's really amazing. But what else is there to it? Going on to another plot point is also Frieza. From the very end of the last episode, we had a teaser. It was like, will Frieza join back to his crew? So that's gonna be a good amount of a story arc probably, where it's Frieza's trying to do something. But I feel like what they're gonna do with Frieza, it's gonna be like a more on again, off again type of thing, where it's like Frieza does something and then we stop it, and then Frieza plans again, trying to do better and better, and then we see Frieza come back again. Maybe that's what they're gonna do with Frieza, because I mean, obviously he came back alive, and you know, he has bigger plans, as we know from the series. Like, he doesn't care about Goku in a sense anymore. He cares about defeating Beerus, so you know, defeating the angels. So he might have multiple, you know, tries and attacks, and that's what the series also have. Like, every so often we have to go back to Frieza, or every so often Frieza tries to attack again. That's another thing I thought about in my head. Like, going to another point, what was it? I can't remember. I've talked with my friends. Maybe Oob. We see more things about Oob, which was interesting because they do bring it up. But honestly, like, I'm not too worried about that one. Probably something with Gohan, because I feel like no, we wouldn't really see anything about Gohan. I think he proved himself during the tournament that he's a good fighter still, but like I'm pretty sure he is gonna keep up training hopefully now because of the tournament. What else is like something that big could happen in Dragon Ball Super is that's the biggest things. Like, what else can happen in Dragon Ball Super? Obviously, going into the other 4 universes is probably going to be like the biggest part of the series, but who knows what they can think of, or what other forms that we might have. Those are like really quick. This is just like, as I said, this is just my quick off the top of my head thoughts, and like I just want to do like these types of videos when like I'm just like chilling and like want to just make something for you guys really quick. But this is mostly what like my otaku thoughts videos are going to be like. And if you like any of these types of videos, or you want something more like this, please hit that like button to know that you want more of it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or you want to see more videos that I have from the past. But that's going to be all of this. And what do you guys think? What do you think is the future of Dragon Ball Super? Because I'm really curious of what everyone has thoughts about Dragon Ball Super. But I'm also be excited for the Dragon Ball Super movie that's coming out soon. And that's going to be all, guys. And I'll see you all in the next video.